Hey guys, welcome back to She Became Me. As you can see, today I'm going to have to broadcast from my car. It's been really busy for me today. So sometimes we come to you from the community or from our homes, but today will actually be from my car. But welcome to She Became Me, where we unlock pain, passion, and power. And today we will have our special guest will be Miss Sylvia from Right and Tight Fitness Center, and we will have a co-host, which would be Sarah Chaney. But let me introduce you guys to my co-host. And again, I'm Lentina Rogers. I'm the host, and let me get my co-host in right now. So the first co-host is going to be Ronieka Howell.
Hey everyone. Thanks for joining in with us on today. We're glad that you're here.
Hey, Rodnika, look, as
Hey Tina.
I explained to our viewers, I'm broadcasting from the car today. It's been really busy for me, but we had to get this done.
We have to
So,
get it done and we're here. And you know what? It's been a crazy day for me as well, but we are here.
yeah,
And I'm
we
glad
made
to
it.
be here today. Yes.
Yes. So let's introduce our second co-host, and that is Yolanda J. Brown.
Hey Yolanda.
Hello. Hey, ladies. So good to see
Hey,
you both.
Good to see
I
you.
am so excited about today's show because, as our viewers may or may not know that have been watching, our theme has been living well. And
yes,
this week to talk about living well with physical fitness is so appropriate because I just came off of a week of some intense physical activity, so
Mm,
far out of my comfort zone. And I
mm.
uh-huh.
sent you all pictures of me canoeing and hiking and doing
Yes.
all of these things to push myself physically. So I'm so excited to hear from Miss Sylvia today. But you all, I think that we would be remiss if we didn't mention that it's a heavy time. It's been a
Yes.
heavy month since we saw our viewers last, and everything that's happening
Yes,
locally and in the world, in our country. We just want you to know that She Became Me joins everyone in prayer, in thoughts, and um, just hoping that we can just all try to find a light in the midst of the many dark things that are happening. So we're glad to be here with you all.
Yes.
yes, definitely. So let's go ahead and get our guest co-host in. So we have
Yes.
a special guest, and her name is Sarah Chaney. So Sarah was a part of the She Became Me women's group. Hey Sarah, and
Hey,
Hi.
Sarah,
Welcome.
we are so
our
Glad to
glad
be
you could
sister.
here.
join us.
Yes.
I was telling our viewers about you, a little bit about you, that you was joining us in our She Became Me women's group, and you had perfect attendance. I
Hmm.
mean, you were there, you supported the whole process, and we could not be happier with you being able to join us today. So, if you want to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, that would be
Absolutely.
great.
Yeah. First off, hi. And like Tina said, I joined the She Became Me group, and it was amazing. Just being able to see all the women and hear all their stories, it was just, I absolutely loved it. But a little bit about me. I have been married to my husband for almost 9 years, and then I have two children, um, both boys, one 6, and then the other almost 4. And then I'm really involved in women's ministry at my church, and I just really love pouring into women. And then as far as my day job, I work as a key account manager for a company that services hotels. So, yeah.
Okay, thanks. That is really great, Sarah. We are so glad you joined us too today. So let's get our special guest in for today, and let's welcome Miss Right and Tight, Miss Sylvia Reynolds.
Hey.
Hello,
Hi.
ladies.
Hey Sylvia.
Hello.
Welcome.
I
Hey,
am always
Sylvia.
ready for fitness and help everybody who's in the need. Because it's been one popping gym here since the pandemic has happened. And so, which a little about myself. I have been in fitness actually now 16 years.
Wow.
Have a very strong background of fitness. I was diagnosed back in 2000 and I think it probably was 2003 or maybe 2004 with thyroid disease. And the thyroid actually made me gain weight and I
Mhm.
didn't know what was going on. So this is the reason why I'm actually doing fitness. Um, Actually, God called me to do fitness after I had lost my husband. He passed away, and so um, with that fitness going on, I'm telling you, it relieved my stress level a whole lot. But with me being diagnosed with thyroid, and when I got the thyroid disease, the doctor said the only way I'm gonna have to get that weight off. I had blown up to a size 15, 16, going into a size 17 pant size. And then when I jumped around a lot, trying to lose some weight and things like that. But the doctor, the only way you're gonna get it off is that you're going to exercise. So, but to make a long story short, just like anybody out here now, I explain to any of my clients, you have to find what's good for your body because you got Kangu bounce, you got step aerobics, you have Zumba, you have all these things, spin classes, then you have strength training. But all of these are different types of exercises, and they're all are not the same. So what I actually do in my class is a full total body workout. And the full total body workout actually is where you burn 2 to 4 muscles at one time. And how do you burn 2 to 4 muscles at one time? And then we all have think about it. When you burning 2 to 4 muscles at one time, you're actually using weights when you're burning 2 to 4 muscles at one time. So my class is actually it's a fat burning class. It's not a quick weight loss class, and I'll try to explain it to people. It's a big difference with full body workout versus lower body workout. And strength training with body toning. I specialize in body toning, body sculpting, cardio with weights. And what you see me doing today is a lot of cardio with weights. You will see me doing every part of the body. The first part you will see me doing in training, you will see me working legs, which a lot of people we're complaining about our legs, our thighs. We want to get rid of those legs and thighs. We will have to incorporate exercises and not just weights to do your get your body in shape. So I'm gonna throw some exercises in for legs. I'm gonna do some exercises for thighs. I'm gonna do some exercises for chest, arms, and you will get glutes. So you will see me in a mixture of all these exercises that will target your whole body. And that's exactly what I do inside Right Type Fitness with Miss Sylvia. And it has really became a hot gym and since 3 years ago. But this year I also have got chose by the national, not National Urban League, but the Urban League of Indianapolis. I performed in the National Urban League back in 2016. I did a show there, which was phenomenal. And a lot of the CEOs from a lot of different places from out of town, cities from out of town, they were here for the performance, and then they picked me up and made me the it's a COVID-19 for National Urban League of Indianapolis. So
Oh,
I have been chosen in this right here is one of the great top trainers here in Indianapolis. And I've been in here and I've been for 6 years and I've been the only instructor. I'm the manager, the only instructor here in I am the founder also right now.
okay, Sylvia. Wow, that is a lot. You really gave, a lot of information, important information. So you got some of your members together, and you guys are going to do a routine for our viewers.
Yes. I can't hear you.
You all can go ahead and get ready to do your routine.
Okay, y'all ready for me to do my routine?
Yeah.
Don't y'all get
Yes.
Yes.
You're ready.
okay. So let me see. I'm gonna fix the screen and move this chair out the way. And this gonna look a little different for me because I'm used to having there you go. There you go. Okay. Seeing a wide screen. So what I'm gonna do is my routines are actually a bunch of switch ups. So, but this is how I actually train inside my studio. So you'll see me using, I'm gonna show you what I'll be doing. So you will see me using some 5-pound dumbbells. You will see me using a weight exercise. And I'm gonna start out first with legs and thighs. Then I will switch to another song where I would do abs exercises, but I'll be using a plate weight exercise. Then I'll be doing dumbbell training, so we'll be doing something lightly. It'll be a bunch of switch ups. So and this is how I train on body toning. Body toning is actually a class that actually does a lot of different routines to shock the body, shock the muscles in your body to build them. So you see me switching up a lot, but this is how we train inside here. Okay, let me get the music going. So the first part is going to be for your legs and thighs. Okay. So I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. So we rock out. Just also your glute burning. Also balancing. All right, inner thighs, leg lift. So that. Butterfly squat, out, gather, up, down. Then butterfly squat, keep your leg in. All right, let's go up. That was legs. So that's basic what we do on leg exercise. Did y'all enjoy that? Okay, that was all legs and legs, leg exercises, and thighs. So that's the part to where this class is more like boot camp style. It's a switch up. So when you burning, that's your cardio. So a lot of that we do on Tuesday, Thursday in the classes. And then we also do resistance bands. So Tuesday, Thursday, I work with legs and thighs a lot and resistance bands and abs. We always doing abs as well. So you your hips, your definition, and your toes. We need that. So the lower kicks with your legs up, that's the lower abdominal exercise, your lower abdominal parts of your abs. So you squat, kick. So always keep your abs up. And that helps a lot with your abs because we always saying stomach, stomach, stomach. So you have to work the lower abdominal and your abs, your core. Okay? So I'm gonna take y'all through another one where I'm gonna use plate weight. So you'll see what plate weight does besides using the plate weights on the bench. So I'm gonna take y'all through that exercise. And it's gonna work your abs as well.
Sylvia, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a question about some of the moves or the exercises that you just did. For the viewers that are watching who, especially over the pandemic, I'll just speak for myself, just very inactive. And so and you said that you specialize in low impact. What would you say to someone who is just wanting to feel comfortable getting started again, and how you were able to adapt to their fitness level?
So what I would do is ask them, like on my registration form, I would ask them, that's why I offer low impact. So a lot of these exercises I actually just did that is low impact, but that's why I explained it's high intensity impact. So if you was like doing jump squats, like that in and out, so actually what I tell my clients, you just do jump squat, you don't do jumps. So you actually would do squats. I allow them to do squats, They come together. Wait, you do squats, out, squats, out. So that's what low impact does. So like I'm on the screen now. So to modify, I can say this is how you modify squats, in and out, squats, in and out. So then if you're got bad knees, so you modify squats. You don't go all the way down. You just barely squat. As long as your quads is burning, that's all you need to feel. Believe me, it's going to work. You're still working those glutes, but you don't go all the way down. That's what low impact does. So that's anywhere you will go. I mean, not just anywhere you go, but once you're like recovering, I work with a lot of people that has become, that's recovered from the COVID because they got lung problems. So you got to move at your own pace. And I teach them to move at their own pace until they build their self up to the high intensity where they can get. Does that make sense?
Yes, I love that. Thank you.
You have to move at your own pace. You never tell somebody, you never push these. I never push any of my clients on my registration. I always ask people what, are your conditions of your body. You got to know that because every class is not for everybody. It's just not. So, but that's why I have on here is low impact. But that's why I said, something you'll see is low impact. And some people that's in, like when I do performances, you will see some people doing low impact style. I train them to do that when we're performing because there's other people in the audience that has things wrong with them just as well. But then you got people in the audience also looking for power. Some that wants it hard. So you got to get people exactly what they're looking for: low impact and high impact.
That's good. Thank you. Yes. I see why your business is booming over the past 3 years. That's a great philosophy.
And that's exactly, how I want it to be. Like I said, you got my background so strong with it, and I was trained so good with some great instructors, of how to learn your client's body. Because everybody can't jump in the way you want them to jump in. It just won't happen like that because everybody's, body got something wrong with it somewhere. Everybody's got something wrong somewhere. I have dealt with people who can't get their arm up, and I tell them to start with a 3-pound dumbbell weight. Just keep going until you get it up there. And that's what they do. So when you're doing shoulder press, and I have a lot of these people come in, lots of clients come in, and they can't get their arms up. So what I do is actually have, if you got bad arm in your left side, you got to use your right. So take your waist down to a 3. So you have working that shoulder. So one is lighter, one is heavier. So when you get it, then you switch that weight to that 5. So this gym is also like therapy. And so that's one thing also is to stretch. And so when they actually hurt real bad, we do stretching. So just in case this answers some of your questions too. So we do resistance bands, actually stretching. When they come in, actually, when they can't move, so I actually loosen them up. And so that's one thing I do when I find a problem with them. They can't really do too much. So they stretch, not just that way, we stretch all types of ways to get them going. I do their legs, I do their feet, I do their arms, and do their back. So you got a lot of therapy and body toning, body sculpting, cardio weights.
Miss Sylvia, I also have a question for you. So what would you suggest if a person is like homebound and they don't have like the 5-pound barbell or like the resistance bands? What could someone use at home to still get the same result for what you are like teaching?
Water bottles or
Mm.
Okay.
Always use water bottles and canned goods. So like I actually got 2 water bottles. I'm gonna show you the routine real quick. Get the bottles. Okay, so your water bottle, you use your water bottles. And when you're doing water bottles, just like arm curls, you can do lateral work your shoulders. Just take them up, as long as you keep your arms moving. Then if you want to move like your triceps, just keep your arms going back, keep your shoulders, your triceps, move back. Water bottles can do wonders at home. So
Thank
that's
you.
what we uh,
I have a quick question. I wanted to know what your favorite part about owning a gym is, and like what gets you just, I mean, clearly you have an amazing story of like your why behind the gym, but just like, yeah, like what's your favorite thing about it? Like what gets you just jazzed up and just
you
ready?
know what my favorite thing is when people and it touches me emotionally when people come in like all week, they got a struggle with their you know with their body, and this is serious, and they are very very I mean highly emotional disturbed by it. So I like the part to come in and show them
Mm.
exactly what I can do to help you in this area, your hips, your thighs, your abs, and all of that. So that's the beauty to me in having been my own gym, my own ever been the only owner in the gym and the instructor. Because everybody teaches so different, and you hear the stories of how they have got mistreated out from, from other instructors. And so when you come in and you give them definitely what they want to hear, that make your people stay. And that's what they do is bring other people in. Man, she's dynamic and she cares. She's passionate. I'm coming back, and then she killed me, but now I'm coming back. But she made me feel like, okay, I know my body's going to get in shape. Because every move she has made, they never did it at the other gym. So that's the part I love the most is teaching people what they never got.
I
Man,
love that.
I
That is
love that.
great. Even
I
just
love it.
like, how you take people from where they're at, how you say, if you're at this level, this is where we're going to start, and just pushing them up. It's such just an inclusive
And you
opportunity.
always
I
got
love that.
thank you. And you should always ask people that step in your gym, what are you looking for? Because a lot of people, even though on my registration form, and I ask them what is your conditions, and I have them to write down, even though the medication or whatever they're doing, because that gives me an idea what I can go home and study on, and to help them out a lot, so because everybody lost somewhere and you don't know what they're going through once they come through that door. So you have to be ready and able and be sharp with your background to teach them because you as a trainer already been there in their shoes. So you already struggled. The trainer beat you up, so now you got to train them. You got to beat them up, and there's no mercy because people say all the time, "You have no mercy." But be easy. What is be easy? If I be easy, you're not getting what you want. So you got to give them what they're looking for. If you say I'm beast mode is the best training because you're going to get everything you're looking for. And that's the love-hate relationship between a trainer and the client. But you'll love me at the end when those inches going off, when you done lost all that weight, and you look good in your clothes. And my goal is to make you look good in them clothes. And get that body ready, because I got a 73-year-old woman in my class, and she's pumping 15-pound dumbbell weights. So that's 30 pounds total in her hand, and she looks great. So there's no age limit on our bodies bouncing back, ladies. There's no age limit because we can do it. I teach a lot of people in my class. Let me tell you, they're 50 plus over. It's like 80% of my clients are over 50.
Wow.
And they got power. They say if you can teach 3 classes a day, I teach 3 classes, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7:30 every day, Monday through Friday. And I got a lot of energy. And that's why a lot of people love my class. So we got to get the energy, lady. We can't be no couch potatoes, tired, now this and that. Now we can't use that word every day. That's the lame excuse. Because we all been there. We all tired. So we got to stop saying we tired. We got to stop saying we tired. And that's the part I don't like when I'm talking to anybody and I'm 54 and you 45 or you 35. Tired of what? So we got to, sir, you got babies, honey. You're going to have to get the energy up to keep up with the babies.
I know. I was getting ready to start dancing with you when you were doing all those moves. I thought about it. I did.
The pump music is what keeps everybody going. Even though it's low impact, it's high impact, you actually want to do the techniques of every area. And you do. So low impact. So that's why I was hoping that y'all pick up on some of the moves that I do. All of this is low impact. Everything low impact. When I'm teaching low impact, they don't know in class I'm teaching low impact or high impact. They just doing it. So you got to put a variety in. And I always modify to all my clients, high impact, low impact. Some clients are in here in my high impact, it's in they're low impact, they're in the high impact class. Because you got to work with people's schedule. And I modify to every client of how to do every exercise. Because honey, we come in here with knee pads on, trust me. Knee pads on, but they hurt, but they want to exercise. The resistance.
That's some good, really good. Yalonda, did you want to go ahead and start the shemale questions?
Yes, we will. Sylvia, will you before we move to shemale, and so we have some questions from our viewers, will you make sure that you tell everyone how to find you? How do people connect with you?
Okay, you want me to tell them now?
Yes, please.
Okay, my address is 5160 East 65th Street, Suite 102.
Okay.
My class times are 4P. Make sure you tell them 4P. That's low impact class. 6 o'clock and 7:30 or high impact classes. I am open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, closed on weekends.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
the phone number is 317-300-4630.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we definitely, I know I'm gonna come see you. Gonna come see you for sure.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna go to shemale. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I think I'm hyped, don't you? Y'all think I'm hyped?
Yes, good hype.
That's good. It's a good thing.
Fun hype. That's what makes the class. People want to come back to the class. You got to have that hype. You got to have some good music and a hype teacher. If you don't have a hype teacher, trust me, you're going. I don't want nobody coming here and they did not come down here. Put it like this: what the pastor say. You will not come in here the same way, leave out the same way you came in. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna go home and you're gonna go to sleep and you're gonna pass out. And that's the kind of class you're gonna get.
Amen.
All right. Well, let's get into some shemale. Let's hear what our viewers have asked for this show. If you all want to send questions for future shemale, you can email us at shebecameme2020@gmail.com. As always, we are not mental health professionals. We're not giving you professional opinions. We're giving you our opinions and thoughts and perspectives on the questions that you ask. And so let's get into it. I have the first question, and we asked that all of us speak into it. And so Sarah, we're going to give you the honors of going first, if you will, with an answer, if you want to. But you're a guest co-host today. We want to hear from you, and Sylvia also giving your thoughts and expertise and just our life thoughts on these ideas, because they ask us a little bit of everything. So let's see. But the first question is health focused, so it's very appropriate for today's topic. It is, my family has a history of obesity. I want to break the cycle. What can I do to support us getting healthy?
Ooh,
Well,
that's a tough one.
diet change. Are you asking me? Or okay.
I'll go ahead and go. I would say, my diet looks really weird. I'll just throw that out there because I've got a gluten allergy and a dairy allergy. So, but I've always tried to just a quick background. I have lupus as well, so I've always tried to eat healthy. So getting in, a lot of your grains, whether that be like quinoa or rice, and pairing it with like a meat or and a veggie. But then I think it's a lot of it is about like portion control and just making sure that it's like even just getting a smaller plate is good. And so you're not like just overfilling it, and eating your food slowly so that you're fully enjoying every bite and not just scarfing it down until like you just feel like you're about to bust out of your pants. But I guess that would be my advice. Like a lot of fruits and veggies, and still eat meat, and you can still eat things in moderation, but just focusing on those foods that are healthy and are really going to sustain you.
Okay. Sylvia?
I agree. Diet change is one. When people come into the gym, the first thing, like I say, I need to get rid of this right here. Okay. First thing you're going to have to do is change your diet. Now, that is one thing that's my next goal. Me and my trainer also. Yes, I still got a trainer, and she has been my trainer since day one. But she tells me all the time that I don't need her no more. You may want me, but you don't need me. So we're actually in the process now getting me into being a nutritionist. And so my thing, like you burn so much cardio in this class. So if you're coming in here and you actually you want to lose the weight. And like I tell people, if you want a quick weight loss, it's not a quick weight loss class. This is actually a fat burn class, which I would actually help you to burn the fat, tone the body fat. So this is what I actually look at when people come in with fats. Now I'm not calling nobody fat, but this is what I do. You tighten up the body fat, and you're actually getting the fat down to the lean cut muscles, which that's what I always do, is tell people about that. And so that's what body tone is all about. And so when they actually I tell them about the diet plan, they have to change their diet. And that works well when you're doing a lot of cardio in my class with the weights. That helps you shed the fat quicker, because inches is more important to lose than quick weight loss. So if you lose the weight real quick, you're going to gain it back quick. If you're actually toning the body and losing weight at the same time, you will not gain your weight back that quick. That is the number one thing about fitness. You must consume weights. The total, because that affects the whole total body workout.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you.
It looks like we have lost Tina, and we're going to have another question here in a moment. And the only thing I would say to that, and as far as my thoughts on the question is, it is easier said than done when you have a family history of eating things that just simply aren't good for or conducive to losing weight. And I'm just going from my own experience. When you grow up, I know the person who, and who may have the same situation, it's a mental thing when you have a family, especially if you have children, a husband, a family who's used to these big Sunday dinners or whatever it is, you eating a certain way, or even breaking the habit of picking up fast food for children. You know, it's so hard when you're trying to, because it's not just you. When you're in a family dynamic, when you're trying to manage it for everyone and being an example, I can imagine how hard that would be, you know, in breaking that cycle of obesity in a family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. And I just would add, I agree with everything that the three of you had said, and I would just add also to just to like surround yourself, you know, you get around people where you're wanting to go, get around the people that are already doing that, and just so that you could have that double support, because it is a beast trying to do something new, that's been done for generations and generations, and to break that cycle on your own. So the services that Sylvia offers at her gym, and then outside of that, just surrounding yourself with other people who are actually doing that too, as a support group to hold you up, and to also hold you accountable to, because it is a lifestyle change. So to hold you accountable to your new lifestyle, and not being afraid to be the one in your family to break that cycle.
That's
let me
good.
answer this for y'all. Give y'all one good answer on that.
Okay.
I deal with these people every day. What you just said, I deal with that, and that's why I told you, Sarah, that's the best thing what I like, because this gym is therapy. It's therapy. Women come in here, we're in a circle. People cry. They cry. And you must have that coach that's going to call you. I call my clients all the time to check on them, to motivate them, to encourage them. You know, we're going to do this together. But you have to learn how, like myself, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make start laughing. When my trainer, when she actually about killed me, because I struggled. My thyroid blew me up. And I struggled with my husband. I came home. This was the third day I was in training. And when he came home, when I came home, he had greens, pork chops, macaroni cheese, cornbread. I really just got killed at the gym. I said, I'm not eating that. And that's exactly how I did it. So I had to weigh myself out. Your family, your people, your friends. When you come in the gym, you have to weigh yourself out. Either you're going to take the abuse off your trainer, or either you want to keep eating with everybody else in the house. It comes to a point, it's the mindset thing. You can't eat with them because now you're on a struggle. You have to do what your mindset do. Forget about what they doing, because you're doing it for you. Don't wait on nobody. I tell people all the time. Don't wait on nobody to come in there with you. You got to have a friend to work out with you. No, you don't. The friends in the gym become your family. They become your support. They become your friends. They're going to become the one that's going to inspire you, encourage you, because y'all all in this together.
That's good.
That's good.
It's good. Well, we
Thank
are.
you.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. And at this time, I just want to remind everyone that's watching to make sure that you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, so that you can actually stay in the know of what's happening with the She Became Me movement, and to also just to follow what's coming up next. So I just encourage you guys just to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yalonda, I'm going to kick it back over to you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Everyone, connect with Right and Tight Fitness. Connect with Sylvia. Thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us as a co-host. We hope you will come back and join us.
Absolutely.
We want to thank our sponsor, Enhanced DNA Publishing, for supporting the She Became Me podcast. We look forward to seeing you all again soon. We lost Tina, but she is definitely continuing to be with us, her spirit, her energy. And as we continue on this journey with you all, we will see you again in May.
Yes. Be blessed, ladies.
You got no weight training.